doing most of my work yesterday. At the end of the night, I was like running up against this like error with the COGS ID on the restock fee. So I paused there. When I got back in today, it appeared to have like worked itself out. Whatever the issue was, it's not throwing anymore. But I I need to like reverse the restock fee. It's like adding amount to the credit memo when it should be reducing it. So like that's something I need to do. But
it's negative instead of positive.
Positive instead of negative.
We had, so we're still waiting for the campaign, but I can go ahead and put all the C# and stuff together because I have that virtual phone I can use just to test it.
Okay. And you're 100% positive that they have to apply for their own campaign?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That's going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and apparently in the past they've had some issues with people abusing their API, like spammers and stuff. So I think that's what all this is about.
Yeah, I mean,
there's lawsuits and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we take a step back then a little bit because like this is beyond just online orders.
Yeah,
right.
I think you're right on that. There's a lot more considered here than just like giving them a ship to an online.
Because even like inventory mobile, I mean, it's the same thing, right? Like, do they want to have inventory mobile? And what is it they can subscribe to themselves, and what is it that the admin has to subscribe them to? I mean, lowest level user is going to be an outside user, right? It's going to be a consumer.
Okay, yeah. So like, if we go like from the top down, we have like us. Like, I mean, are we really like we're like God mode users?
You say put God mode users. Maybe we should say God mode. What's a better word for that?
Uber admin.
Yeah.
So this would be like SBI team.
I like Uber admin. That's better. Somebody might get upset with God mode.
Jesus mode.
Well, no one sees the word God anywhere.
Just like that base level, that customer user level, all one layer, they're all responsible for signing up for the same thing. Like if I'm trying to shop from Armstrong, I have to go sign in, Charles has to go sign in, Sammy has to go sign in, we all have to, that's our responsibility.
Like it's our responsibility to like get approved by Armstrong to shop from them?
Yes, in a way. We don't have to go to Tim and say, hey, we need access to Armstrong. We just do that ourselves.
Yeah, I think you're right because
Keep using that one, yeah.
we can't go right from client admin to end user because the client has many customers many users. Yeah. All right, so we need. I was wrong. So we need client user and admin customer user. I'll change my mind in 5 minutes.
I mean, I think if we're doing all this work.
It's a dry race, so we can just keep on
Set client expectations.
Okay. I think as soon as it's ready, we should just put it out there.
Okay.
All right. Can you guys work on it together?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Yeah. Dave, don't work alone on this. We gotta get him to help you.
We can test the RMA today and do all that because, like, literally, as far as I go, I'm just going to be setting up the dependent pages for this, for the like managed subscription stuff. And then Charles and I are going to plug in the stuff for the upgrade of the payment model. But if we don't go with Fortis, I think that we should do some in-depth research on a credit card processing company that would work really well.
I mean, the one thing is like, I was given the benefit of the doubt. We might just be missing something, not communicating properly, not talking to the right people. So
they're supposed to have an in-person guy that is like, he was living in Silverton or something.
Okay.
At the time that we signed up.
Okay.
So they were supposed to have like on-site representation from.
What do you do?
Well, so I've been continuing with the Twilio stuff. I'm looking at automating some of the account setup or the sub-account setup and stuff like that. It's because it's, do it through the API instead of the user interface they give is kind of limited. And then I set up the Rainbow to load at night. So I guess, are we going to set up all the rest of them too?
Yeah, well, they just gave me a huge list of feature requests, so I have to add all that in. So I'll give you that script when I'm done, and it's probably gonna be like 10 times the size of what it is
Okay.
now.
Right now it's set up like it just does all the CST, all the PST, all the EST.
Oh, I didn't know you got all the other servers on there.
Yeah, they're all in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah,
cool.
So I mean, we could load all of them at this point.
But I think what's gonna happen though is that you're gonna build something where it syncs just like the previous hours worth of data or something.
Mhm.
I don't think we can't do a truncate and rebuild all the time. I don't think
Yeah.
because they're talking about they want to have the data live. So if it's like 15 minutes old or something, it's probably good enough. Okay, so I think it's time for us to start setting some real deliverables for Sprout. So I want to pick a date when we can actually start to market it and start showing it to people.
Okay.
So I was thinking April 1st.
April Fool's Day?
Yeah. April 2nd.
Yeah.
April 32nd.
I'm pretty sure James has gotten more done on the UI side of things than I have gotten done on the API side of things. Whatever Aaron said to Fortis yesterday made them very compliant because we've resolved Parsons issues yesterday afternoon, and this morning we resolved Armstrong's. So we should be good to go on that for now. I still need to resolve this allocation bug in the RMA, but I'm pretty sure I found it. It's like the X allocate flag, I think. So I need to test that to verify that I'm
Well, let's go high level though, and not the details.
sorry, yeah,
So
I was
what's
just
what's
trying to line out what I still had to do.
Okay.
I've already stood up the recurring endpoint, so I need to basically implement the rest of the subscription management stuff. Like that's easy to do. It's not gonna take me super long. So, I mean,
I have existing stuff that we can plug into as well. So like the UI for almost all of the screens is done. So we just need to go.
So it's the whole process of I guess we're saying user management and also subscriptions and everything.
I mean,
that whole chunk.
subscriptions, I don't we're not gonna demo it in the meeting tomorrow, but assuming I don't get caught up in other things, maybe I can show something Monday to this team.
Well, no, I'm talking about completion. When you're saying it's gonna be done.
Complete, okay. End of this coming week.
That doesn't seem like a lot of time.
I would say give us 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I think I can do it in less than 2 weeks.
So explain to me what you think that is. What's involved? What's involved with that?
2 weeks to completely wrap up everything. So plugging in all the endpoints into what we have existing currently.
Which is what?
It's going to be the actual payment window. We need to take the wallet management system, put that into one of the screens that I have.
We need at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we have to style that. And then also we need to figure out where we're going to store the data for the subscription.
Actually, no,
stuff as well.
let's back up even further. Part of this needs to be publishing the payment module and extracting all that logic from standard modules once and for all, and then we have something we can actually work with and modify very easily. And then we need to pull in wallet management. You're right. Yeah, there's quite a bit of work that needs to be done here.
Good. I think I've got a pretty good idea of what the architecture is going to look like for this thing. So today I'm going to do some documentation and some diagrams so I can, kind of something we can talk about.
Okay.
You, me, and Dave.
Okay. What about an overall due date to finish the whole thing?
To finish the whole thing, well, so we're probably going to have to do this manually. If we have customers that want to, as soon as we get our business union approved, if we have
Looks
customers.
like we did. I got an email this morning.
Oh, okay.
I think it's approved.
So yeah, because none of the phones will work until that gets approved. But as soon as it's approved, we can manually go ahead and add. I'm talking about automating the whole thing, so people here don't have to learn Twilio and have to go in and learn the whole thing and do it manually. Because it's really built for the programming API anyway, not the user interface is just kind of a hack. So to have it fully built out, it'd probably take a couple of months, but that shouldn't stop us because we can go ahead and manually add people, create the sub accounts manually. I mean, I can do that. Just go ahead and set it up. But to have it automated where Lucy or somebody can go in and click a button and set somebody up, that would probably take 2 or 3 months.
Do you just need the time to get there, or do you mean you have to work for 2 to 3 straight months to get it to work?
I would say that's a high end estimate, yeah, but yeah, to get the whole, like, what we need is like a web interface for somebody here to go in and say, you know, create sub account and add the phones and do all that stuff.
Okay.
And you know, maybe, I don't know what Sachin's doing, but, he seems to know React pretty well and stuff. He could, you know, if he's got time to add, you know, to give to this, he could certainly help. You know, I could do the back end, he could do the front end, something like that.
Okay. Just talk to Dave about it. Yeah, 'cause I don't think they were thinking it's gonna take very long to get this set up, but I don't think they were thinking about automating it either. So.
Yeah, yeah, that's the big, you know, we talked about integrating it into the application. That's the easy part. The whole Twilio architecture, how we're gonna set it up, that's really the hard part of this whole thing.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Charles. This seems really fake, so we see you talk about the week, right?
Okay.
So wait, what happened this week? Okay, we got real deliverables for Sprout, right?
Yeah.
So you guys basically have 30 days to get like the first 25% of the system live, right?
I don't know the exact percentages, but yeah, we have like a pretty hard, you know, set of functionality we need to deliver by the end of the month.
Yeah.
Like since we did that, I do feel like I've already like kind of like got a jump on this. So like yesterday I like started setting up the payment module. I got like saving wallet methods in there, and I'm moving the wallet in now. And I was about to start testing that when you grabbed me. So like,
Okay.
I'm hoping by the end of the day I can at least like publish sort of like a beta version of that module. And then next week we need to like go through the web apps and do some upgrades, and I'll start installing it there.
Okay.
And whenever James is back, I need to get him set up to run it locally so he can start like styling it and just like make all that stuff.
Okay. And then you would help if you engage with him a little bit more, because I want to put a little more pressure on him.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I'm gonna like start like, kind of like getting him into more like developer stuff, because like he's mainly just doing like CSS now, but I want him to start like building, you know, React components and like, you know, connecting to like backend requests and stuff like that. And
Definitely up the pressure.
That'll be tough for him at first, but yeah, if he's gonna be on the dev team.
Okay. What percentage of time do we have you for Sprout though? Do you think you're almost done with all the stuff the support needs? Like, are you at a point where you're like 90% with us, 10% with them?
Yeah, I feel like that's probably about the split, because like Reed is still testing the RMA, but like we've like gone through so much of it at this point, like it's like so clean, I feel like, and like anything else he reports to me I can probably fix in like just a few minutes. Like
Okay.
I have like, because like I kind of like sort of finally figured out like this whole order process thing, like I know like where it generally goes wrong and like what I need to look at. And Dave told me how to like force sync orders across to Classic, so I can like, if something goes wrong in the sync, I can like force it to post and then like look at the differences, and it's usually something with the allocation.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, good week. That was longer than 2 minutes over